Mutual people. Oh, hello. I was just chatting with my guest. Hello, happy Sunday. It is Journey Across the Globe, episode 13. And I hope you guys are all doing well. So I am excited today. I'm excited because I have a special guest, and she is a wife, she is a mother, and she's a hypnobirthing and life coach. So, without further ado, I would like to welcome Zanny.
Hello.
Hello, Zanny.
Hi.
Hi.
Just trying to share this on my page as well so that
Yes, share
everybody
it.
can follow along. Hello.
So, tell me, Zanny, where are you streaming from? Because
Oh,
I am always going all over virtually. So, tell the
oh,
viewers, where are you?
yes, I've just shared that to my page. Hi, everybody. My name is Zani, and I am streaming from the UK, the very cold UK. We had snow today.
You had snow today.
It snowed today, yeah. And actually, in where I'm living, I'm like 2 hours away from London, and it doesn't really snow often. Like everywhere else, we have snow and heavy rain, and we are always protected, thank God. But today we had snow, and we were happy. My daughter and I, we went out, and we were like building snowman kind of. So it was good.
Oh, that's a lot of snow then.
It was. It wasn't bad at all. My daughter loved it. We're doing snow angels and everything. It was good.
Oh, very good. Very good. So, I always ask this in my interviews. Tell us about yourself. Tell the viewers a little bit about yourself.
Okay, so I am a mom. As you heard, I'm a first-time mom to my beautiful 2-year-old daughter. She's
Hmm.
quite an energizer bunny, I should say. So, as a first-time mom, it's definitely a learning curve, and I'm absolutely so honored to be her mom. So I'm a mom and I'm a wife. That's another thing. We know wives, right? Today
Yeah,
was one of
yeah.
those days I was just like, ah. I'm a wife to a military husband, so that's a whole different thing. But that's really good. I am from the Caribbean, and that's how we know each other, right? I'm originally from St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and because my husband is military, we move around quite a bit. So I've lived in Germany and Cyprus, and now we live in the UK. So I'm happy with that. I do love traveling. Traveling is a very big part of my life, and it was before as well. And I'm a life coach and a hypnobirthing coach now.
Very nice. Very, very nice. So, okay, you touched upon it. First, let me say if there's anyone watching, please do interact with us. Tell us hi. Tell us where you're from. We would love to engage with you as well.
Absolutely. And those of you who are coming onto my page, let me know that you're there listening and supporting. I'm really happy to have you all here as well.
Yes, yes. So, I want to tell the viewers a little bit of how we met because, we're going through this time. It's COVID time, right?
Yes.
And we're not seeing a lot of people face to face. But thank God for the internet.
Thank God for the internet. That's my
yeah, thank God.
lifeline.
Thank God for the internet because so how we met was funny is that we actually we are in the same hey Aline, we are in the same Facebook group, and it's a mom's group. And I
Yes.
remember one day, I think it was maybe November or so,
It was
um,
crazy.
I think Zanny asked a question, and I said, "Oh, let me answer her. Let me
Yeah.
respond to the question."
Just randomly.
Yeah, and then and I answered your question. And I think you then messaged me, or we became Facebook friends, right? We
Yeah.
connected, and then we're talking back and forth. And I think I asked you. I said, "Well, where are you from?" And you said St. Vincent, and I said, "Oh, okay, nice," because that's where my family's from. I was born in Canada, but my family is from St. Vincent. So I always love to meet people who are from the island. And then we're talking more, and then we realize that we know
Oh my
people.
goodness, such a
we have some
small
of the
world. Yeah, like your family was originally from like my area, right? This is really
yeah,
strange. And then one of my best friends is actually your cousin. It's just
yeah.
crazy.
And I just today I'm realizing more people that she knows are my family too.
Yeah, but if you understand St. Vincent and people who know St. Vincent and Grenadines, it is a small island, but yet I think sometimes we still don't know people, right? So then when you kind of found somebody who is like, in your circle, it's a bit like, oh, that's really random, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. So that's how we met. I think that's a fun story. And now
Yes.
we're internet friends and hopefully we get to meet each other in person
Oh,
soon
yes,
enough, right?
absolutely. Hopefully we will connect in St. Vincent. That would be
Yeah.
amazing.
Oh yeah. I'm overdue. Trust me, I'm overdue. So, okay, I have to say now talking about your life work. I like to call it life work.
Yes, absolutely.
When you said you were a hypnobirthing coach,
Yeah.
first of all, I mean, I've given birth, but I didn't know what that was. Can you explain to us what hypnobirthing is?
Absolutely. It is one of these words that sounds like really strange, but when you actually understand what it's about. So I will just get a little backdrop, right? So when the first time I heard about hypnobirthing, I was nowhere near pregnant or anything. I was just speaking to a friend of mine while I was living in Cyprus, and my husband and I were married for like 6 years at the time. And one question came up. She was just like, "How you guys not have a child?" And I was being honest. I said to her, like, we want to have kids, we definitely know, but the childbirth part of it is really deterring me. I said, and then of course, my husband and I, we didn't feel like if we were ready. Something you don't feel like if you're ready for that responsibility, is so much going on, right? And then my friend said to me, I know. She said, have you heard of hypnobirthing? And I said, no. She said, this would be amazing for you. You're so calm, you're so relaxed, is my personality. And she goes, this would be amazing. She explained it to me. She was like, it's just giving birth while you're being relaxed. So to me, I was like, oh, that exists. I was like, I never heard of anything before. So just the dictionary um definition of hypnobirthing is a natural pain management method, and it basically just uses deep relaxation, deep breathing, visualization, affirmation to help you to have
Wow.
a positive birthing experience. Absolutely natural.
Affirmations while you're in labor?
Yes, yes. So it sounds strange, right? But because it's a practice, hypnobirthing is a practice. So like for an everyday life, if you're stressed and everything, as a doctor would say to you, to relax, right? Like everything in life, you need to relax. Now, obviously, with birthing, you're gonna be in pain. You're actually birthing a baby, all right? So it's a practice. So you have to actually practice the relaxation. So one of the ways in which we practice it is that we use like affirmations and visualization. So one of the things like you might have, oh, somebody says that's incredible. Yes, it is incredible. So one of the things I do in my program, I have a happy hypnobirthing program. I call it that. That's my program's name. And it's a 4-week program and 90 minutes per week for the 4 weeks. I take you through a script and it's called like a relaxation script. And it's just me basically reading to you something and incorporating the affirmation. So I might say something like, you were born to birth this baby, your body was created to birth this baby, and you're going to have the most positive birthing experience. So those affirmations are in the relaxation script. It's just so simple. And after that, then you practice by just listening to this script, and that is it, because your subconscious mind now is then taking on these affirmations so that when that time comes and your baby is coming and it's time to push, it's just going to come automatically to you. Right? But I do encourage my birthing moms as well to, because you actually have the scripts on your phone. You could download them on your phone and you can listen to them while you're going into birth, while you're in the hospital waiting. You just listen, and it's just simple as that.
Wow. Okay. I love it. Now, okay. So I've given birth, and
Yes.
I was telling Zanny that my plan was to have a natural birth.
Yes.
However, the first time, my daughter was breached, so I did have a C-section.
Okay.
And the second time was absolutely my plan to have a natural birth, but there were some complications during the actual labor, and I actually had to have another C-section. So, but however, both times I had a midwife because I thought that experience is so beautiful. I had beautiful pregnancies. I loved
Yes.
complications, nothing.
Yes.
And I loved having a midwife. So I'm very fascinated of how you are like a hypnobirthing coach, right? And you
Yes.
guide women along this monumental event that they're just about to go through.
Yeah, and the thing is, right? Like the thing is with hypnobirthing, yes, it's a natural pain management method, right? So of course it's all natural, meaning you're not taking anything. It's just your mind and relaxation and your body and stuff like that. But the beautiful part about it is that even if you're having a cesarean section, or like some people, as you say, like for example, who has a breech baby may have a scheduled cesarean section, or you may have to be induced for your baby to come. These techniques still work because of course you're just learning to be prepared for whatever comes, trusting that it's going to work out. And then of course, as a Christian, I'm a Christian and I really believe in God doing and working things out for your good. It actually just works out so well with these techniques because you're trusting God that no matter what, everything is going to work out. So it's not
Yeah.
just for a natural birth. Of course, that's what all of us would want, and we are preparing for that. But as I always say to my mamas, if there's that choice where it comes to medication and the doctors taking over. Of course, at the end of the day, your baby and yourself are optimum importance, right? Your health is most important. So you're not
Yeah.
gonna be like, oh no, I'm not having a cesarean section because I want a natural birth. That's not how it goes, right? You're gonna be like, you know what? I trust that this is the way that my baby's gonna come, and I'm gonna be okay with it, and it's going to be well. That's exactly what it does. So it doesn't matter.
Very good. Wow. Wow. That sounds wonderful.
It does.
So you're also a life coach. So how does that now tie into the life coaching?
Yeah, and you know what? When you started off and you said my life's work, my goodness, I am walking that right now because I've realized throughout my life, like I have overcome so much as everybody does, right? We overcome so many things, and then I'm able to create a life that I want to live. And I feel like, for example, that's my life work, and I want to be able to help women to do exactly that. So when I started doing the practitioner's course and become licensed hypnobirthing practitioner, I was like, you know what? I love that I'm able to support women during their birth because I knew where I was, the fear I had about childbirth, and I would love to be able to empower women. Thank you, Iona.
This
To
is what I wanna.
she was, I want to be able to empower women and to be confident in their own ability, right? In birthing. I'm like, you know what? My desire is to help women to do that in life in general, whatever it may be that you want to overcome. If it may be like a particular situation where you feel stuck, which so many of us get overwhelmed and stuck throughout our lives, right? I want to be able to empower them as well to know that we can trust God, we can also trust ourselves and know that God is within us and He's already empowered us to overcome these situations, right? And that's where the life coaching comes in because I want to be able to empower all of us to know that we can do whatever we desire in our lives.
Oh yeah, that is so true. That is so true. So what if there is a woman who is seeking life coaching? How do they how long is your program?
So at this point, I've just developed a new program that I've just created just because I say to everyone, I'm at this point in my life where I feel like I am on a new journey. Okay. So I feel like if all of us, we have journeys, so we overcome one obstacle and then we're in a comfort zone and everything feels really good. All right. Hi, Vasi. Right. So we feel comfortable and everything feels smooth. And then we decide, okay, I'm not quite comfortable. I want to achieve something else. Okay. And then we're at that block again where we're like, oh my gosh, I'm overwhelmed. I'm feeling a bit stuck. I don't know what to do, right? And I'm at
Mhm.
that point now with creating this business and creating this new level in my life, right? And so I was like, okay, I would love, so this new program I've just created is a 3-month program and it's called Discover Your Inner Power. And it's because I have let go of my power and I know how it is when you just feel like, oh my goodness, I don't know how to go. I don't know to go left, right, or center. It's because you're not listening to God, you're not trusting God, you're not trusting yourself, you're not believing in your own ability, right? And so with this program, I'm going to be able to support you to do exactly that because I'm reminded of how it was when I overcame those situations before. I'm back here now where I'm like, it's a new door I need to open. And what is it? What were the tools that I used back then? I am now incorporating back again to start this new journey. So it's like I'm being reminded of it, and I want to be able to support women on their journey now as well.
That's great because there's so many times where, in life, we may encounter like a bump, right? Or like a bit
Yep.
of an obstacle, and then we can't seem to move forward. right?
Absolutely.
We can't seem to go past or go around the obstacle.
Yes.
We get
Yes.
stuck in the way we think about things, the way we are experiencing our
Exactly.
emotions. So it's so good to when we're in need to have like a coach as you are to really kind of guide us along and give us the tools, right?
Yeah.
To we can use so that we can work past those stages of where we're not
Absolutely.
growing, we're stuck.
Yeah, and that's the thing.
Yeah.
What I keep saying to people, like, this is the thing, right? Yes, many of us can overcome our situations on our own. We can. There's no doubt. Everything we have is within us already, right? I trust that.
Hmm.
I do
Hmm.
believe that God has given every single one of us wisdom and everything else. But the thing is, some of us and most of us, we are thinking thoughts that are keeping us stuck, and we're not gonna know how to identify those thoughts unless somebody can point it out to us many times. For example, myself, like there were thoughts that were holding me back, beliefs I had within myself that were holding
Yeah.
me back, and I
Yeah.
didn't know that was holding me back until my coach was able to point it and be like, "Do you notice that you believe in that, right?" And then I could notice the thoughts now every time they come about, and then I'm able to use technique now to change those, and that's what a coach does, and that's what I'm honored. Honestly, I'm seriously honored to be able to support other women on that journey because I know how difficult it could be. It could be so difficult, but then that's the job, right? That's the work. We want that to become a natural part of our lives, and the work is that, really.
Yeah. 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 You said it very well. You said it so well.
Oh, thank
So
you.
yeah, if okay. So I say I want to get in touch with you, and I like what I'm hearing with what you're saying today. How do I get in touch with you?
Yes, I'm all over social media. I am building my business on social media. So I am on Instagram and Facebook at Zanny B. Davis Coaching. It's right below my name here. So I have a Facebook page and Instagram page. So definitely come over there and join me every single day. I'm posting something new. And you know what? I'm learning to just be. I know we hear authentic all the time, but it's so true because when you show up on social media, it is so easy to just show like this glossy, perfect life. But as I said
Yeah,
before,
exactly.
yeah, but I said before, like God has brought me to the stage where I am having my own bumps to overflow, and then I am then able to. I feel such a need to share it with other people, just so that they can know that it's part of life, but we can overcome it as well. So definitely come and check me on social media. Reach out to me in the messages. I'm there. I'm there for you.
But there's one other place you forgot. Your YouTube.
Oh yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you so much for reminding me. My YouTube channel, I've become so consistent every single week. I am putting up a video. It never used to be that way, but now I am. Right. So come and join me as well on YouTube. And it's the same, Zanny B. Davis over there. Every week I put up a new video where I expand and I actually give you trainings, I give you techniques that I use and so much more. So come and join me there as well.
Okay, great. I know I've checked you out on YouTube and I've liked what I've seen.
Oh.
And I mean, it's quite obvious. You have a beautiful energy about yourself, and I think that whoever's lucky to work with you will be affected positively.
And that is the goal. Every single day I say to God, like, if I can just affect, well, not even affect, but just help a woman through her own journey and through being stuck and overwhelmed and just live their best life, like, that is all I want to do. And that is my life's work. And it's not easy. It's seriously not easy because then being able to be real and putting your own journey out there is really hard. But that's the only way that you can connect with others. Just be like, I know what you're going through. I have been there and I am still going through there on another level. And so that is the work there.
You want impact, and this kind of
Impact.
work, impact, and this kind of work will certainly give you impact.
Yes, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and you said it as well, like during this time, especially with this COVID-19, and it could be such a scary time, it could be such a challenging time. And seriously, the internet has been my lifeline. I stay at home with my daughter every single day. And if it's not
Mhm.
for the internet, I'm like, I might go a bit crazy. In England here, this is our third lockdown where like
I
everything is shut.
know.
Yeah, stores are
Yeah,
shut. Like babies, like we used to go on a lot of play dates. We can't do anything. So it is a challenging time.
it certainly is. Oh my goodness. But As we said, thank God for the internet.
Thank God for
I have,
connection and people like you. You know, it is just such an honor to be able to do it as well.
yes, absolutely. I've met a handful of good internet friends, and I say
Yeah,
internet. I mean, you're my friend, but I just met you through the
on the
internet, right?
internet. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
amazing. It really is, especially when you just describe our meetup. It's just like out of the blue, right?
just
Just
out of the blue.
randomly.
Sorry, my phone is going off. One moment. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So, well, Zanny, thank you so much for being a guest on Journey Across the Globe. And so you didn't tell us which city you're in England.
Oh, I am in Colchester, but actually we're due a move very soon. So we're in Colchester at this time, but then we're moving more closer to London in a few weeks, actually.
Okay, so maybe one day when everything is died down, I will be able to see you in person in London,
Yes, but
close to London.
I am hoping it's in St. Vincent where we could have some lovely pictures to store in the memory bank, right? But thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it. Just giving me this platform to share my journey and my work as well to others, and just being able to reach other women who will need that support has just been amazing. Thank
Oh
you.
yes, you're so welcome. You're so welcome. And I wish you all the very best.
Yes, thank you. And you as well. I know we're going to keep in touch. So thank you again.
You're welcome. And for now, for everyone else, thank you so much for tuning in. We are so
Absolutely.
appreciative. All the people who joined in and said hi and everything like that. I thank you for that. And I also invite you to come again next week. I don't know where I'll be next week.
Yes, we'll be tuning in. I'll be
You
tuning
gotta
in as
tune in
well.
next week at 12 to see where I'm gonna be in the world. All right. So everyone have yourself a really great Sunday and take care. Bye.
Bye.